Band event. It is wonderful to see everyone here to celebrate these students and to celebrate music here in Rutherford County. My name is Lindsay Halford. I have the privilege of serving as the Fine Arts Coordinator for Rutherford County Schools, and tonight is a celebration. We get to celebrate the excellence of the students that we get to hear tonight, and we get to celebrate what music education can do for students in our schools. So, as an example of the excellence you'll get to hear tonight, a couple of months ago, students went through a process called mid-state auditions, where they had to prepare music that was at a high level of difficulty. They had to prepare scales. They had to go in and cite music they had never seen before. And they had to do that in a competition with every band student in Middle Tennessee. So it was a big deal. Out of all those students in Middle Tennessee, Rutherford County Schools had 149 students selected for those mid-state ensembles, which is just incredible. Of those 149, 21 of the high school students also achieved all-state status, and so they'll get to play at the all-state convention coming up in April. Absolutely, congratulations. And 12 of those students earned first chair, absolute top honors on their instrument. So one last time, congratulations to all the students who are doing so well. So tonight what you will hear are two bands, a middle school band and a high school band. They're comprised of the students that earned the top honors in those mid-state auditions. So they earned a spot to be here tonight by going through that audition process and placing in the top of their instrument in Rutherford County. So we're excited to hear the middle school and the high school group tonight. Now this event does not happen without a lot of people doing a lot of great things. So I want to thank a few people before we even get started. First, I want to thank World Outreach Church for allowing us to be here in this beautiful space this evening. They have been an amazing community partner over the past 6 years, letting us be in this space. So thank you, World Outreach Church. We also started our event last night with some rehearsals that were not here at the church. So we had schools and directors that had to host those rehearsals. So I want to thank Rockville High School and Rockville Middle School for being hosts for those rehearsals. And, thank you. We also have to make sure that we bring enough equipment into this space to have all of the band event that we have to have, the percussion, the stands, the chairs, all of that has to come here. So I want to thank Stewart's Creek Middle School and Stewart's Creek High School for providing those things this week. So without further ado, I want to introduce our first group tonight. Behind me is the 2024 Rutherford County Schools All-County Middle School Band. They came together last night and had never played together on this music for the first time until last night. And they put together the concert you're about to hear in less than 8 hours of rehearsal, which is just amazing, and I know they're going to blow you away. They are conducted tonight by Mr. Terry Jolly. Terry Jolly is a Murfreesboro institution. He lives here in town. He is the worship pastor at Northside Church. And he has taught at every Rutherford County school. Not exactly, but he has taught at 4 Rutherford County schools, Blackman High School, Siegel Middle School, Stewart's Creek Middle School, Stewart's Creek High School, and he's also worked some other places that we don't care about as much. But he's been around in our community and investing in our students, in our music programs, and our teachers for a long time. And so we were very excited to be able to bring him to this event to work with our students. I know they have had a great time working with him. He gave them some challenging repertoire and helped lead them to get to that challenge. So please welcome Mr. Terry Jolly and the All-County Middle School Band.
So that first piece was written by Michael Orr. It's called Uproar. And it was written for Talwood High School Band of Virginia Beach, Virginia. And their mascot was the lion. And so he chose the title Uproar. And when they continue to speed up, it is quite an uproar. So nobody got that. That's good. It's a tough one. What I was telling you is that we sped up a little bit, but thank you very much. Our next song is called Too Beautiful for Words. It's written by Rob Price. Rob is a middle school composer for the most part. He has written a ton of music, but he wrote some notes about this one. He said, "The art of instrumental music does not rely on words to tell a story. Melodies and harmonies are created to evoke images that are often more beautiful and powerful than mere words. Too Beautiful for Words was written to display that beauty of instrumental music." So we hope you enjoy Too Beautiful for Words. Thank you very much. The next song we're going to play for you is called Factory Riffs. It's by Matt Conaway. Matt grew up in Detroit, so he grew up near a lot of the industrial area up there. And so he wrote this piece, how it used to feel. He said when he was riding his bicycle around town and hear all these machines going inside all these buildings. So you're going to hear all kinds of fun percussion sounds. You're going to hear neat sounds within the brass, some fun little annoying things that the woodwinds do. But it should remind you of machines that either work or don't work, and you'll be able to determine that based on how that goes. So hope you enjoy Factory Riffs. So if you don't mind, give our percussion another hand on that one. So for our portion of the concert, we have one more piece, but before we do that piece, I just want to thank Rutherford County Schools. I want to thank Lindsay for the invitation. I want to thank the band directors. I want to thank these students. These students on this stage, she mentioned that we've had 8 hours together. So we've had 8 hours to work up 4 pieces of music, and they worked very hard. And most of the time they were happy with me. Some of the times they were mad at me, but they should have been because I was screaming and hollering at them, but in a very helpful way. Parents understand what helpful screaming is, right? You know? Yeah, some of you know that. So we've had a good time together. At least I've had a good time with them. I hope they've had a good time as well. but we've enjoyed making music together. And that's the goal, is to find new ways to make music. When you start playing your instrument, so many times you just do what's in front of you. You don't seek other things. But in Rutherford County, we have so many great instrumental students that seek opportunities. And she talked about a lot of those opportunities. Mid-state, all-state, all-county band, governor's school, and the list goes on. So if you would, let's just give every student in this building right now a big round of applause for how they work. And yes, I have worked at many of the Rutherford County schools. My wife would tell you it's because I can't keep a job. That's what she would say. Yeah, thank you very much over here. I'll be here all night. Our last piece is by Randall Standridge. It's called Bees. This is actually one movement of a four-movement work called The Garden Suite, which he has one about a flower. He has one called Frogs. We didn't get to that one. And one about a march also. But this one is about bees flying around. And of course, I'm allergic to bees, so I had a little trouble working on this one. But you'll hear sounds like mouthpiece buzzing. You'll hear things. There's a place in the middle where the composer says, you'll hear the music slow down, and that's when the bees finally find the flower that they've been looking for. I'm just telling you what he said. I'm just telling you. If you can't go that deep in your imagery, that's fine. But when it lands, there's a little pretty melody they play for a little bit, and then the bee's excited and flies away again. So that's kind of what's going on in this piece. This is called Bees.